Na nikasema liwe. Makamera silikuwa mingi. Sijawahi ona paka mwenyewe nikasema atisalamia nikasema chenye tu mimi nastuka sijawahi ona makamera hivyo hata vile nakaa kwa TV mimi sijawahi ona.
Uliniambia unataka leo nikuje tuende tufanye DNA. Ndio nimekuja leo.
Hivyo tulusikaze. So we have the sample. So 10 to 14 days we give it the result.
Hello and welcome to Talk of Life Show. Here is where we share about trending stories. Here is where we share about gist, and basically here is where we share about what is life. Anyway, thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. In case it is your first time, don't forget to subscribe. We are road to 1K. To my returning subscribers, it's my pleasure to always have you in the board. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. And a lot has been happening. As you all know, guys, the past 2 weeks, Bahati and the mother, the alleged mother, went and did the DNA test. And let me tell you, it has been of high expectations because it was just to take 2 weeks, like ni wiki tu mbili peke yake. And the results were to be announced on 3rd of March, whereby 2 days have actually passed. And let me tell you, the tension is high than even the expectation, because let me tell you, a lot of people have been eyeing to see what is actually inside the results, because most people have been thinking that probably the results could be negative, because you all understand the truth always comes out when the DNA test has been done, has been conducted, and everything has come out. And most people are actually asking, why is the DNA test results taking long not to be announced? Because if the DNA test has been taken, has been done, and everything is on board, like ni nini hiyo kabisa inasababishia? And also there is a certain percentage of people who are also voting that the results should be positive, because they want the mother to have the best. So it is actually 50-50 percentage of people. There are certain people who are actually on the side of getting the results to be positive, and others are also thinking that the results are negative, because most people said that Bahati could be clout chasing because of this case, because it is something that came out and most people were not even paying attention. Like the people were just minding their business. But according to how Bahati came out and took the matter to be serious, that is when people said that the mother should now be happy, because now that Bahati has given her the attention of making things clear by taking that step of going and doing the DNA test. But according to how the things are going, or according to how the speculation are, it is probably that the results are out, but only the way to bring the results out is when it is becoming way harder, because you can imagine the mother is having all hopes of knowing that Bahati is his son, and only to come out and find out that the results are negative, something that will make the mother to feel maybe some kind of disappointment. And even at some point, Bahati also at his point is having expectation of knowing that this could be probably her mother, because of, according the stories, the way the mother was explaining to Bahati. And that's why it made Bahati to be in a confused state of getting to the point of doing results. And also some point people will be like, people have been saying that if Bahati is not going to announce the results, then why has Bahati always been behind these stories? Because most people say that he was clout chasing because of the song that he recently released. But Bahati himself said that the song that he released was not in any way like having any point, like it was not attached to the story of the DNA test. And also, according to how the rumors are, Bahati's wife, who is Diana Marwa, how she is going to take the story, because people had suggested that during the release of the DNA test, the whole family should be around. That is Bahati, the wife, Diana, the kids, Mweni, Majesty, Morgan, like the whole family should be there to actually witness the truth. Something that is making people like not to believe is that why this story had to take this all a while, because according to Bahati said that the story had started like 5 years ago. So whatever it took for it to be out this recently is what is making people like to have so many questions, because the way people have been asking so many questions, that is why is making things to boil up to this extent, because the results were to be released on 3rd and today is on 5th. So you can imagine at the state at which these things are prolonging, making it to bring a lot of tension than we expect even the results. I don't know what you think, guys, because hey, wanasema jamani, wanasema kila kitu kina msingi wake na kila kitu basi kina msimamo wake, na leo hii ndio wakati wa kujua ukweli, kwa sababu if the truth is that Bahati, this is her mother, but because Bahati himself say that if the results becomes positive, that means Bahati will have to take in the mother and start to plan on how she's of how the mother will get a new house, because Bahati had promised that if the results becomes positive, that means that Bahati will have to gift her mother a good and a well furnished house, something that we as listeners, we are actually listening, we are actually waiting to see, because it is the joy of the mother to see her it is the joy of the mother to see having good life, because you know the mother has always been absent from the son, and now that the mother is, it will be a way of welcoming the mother to the family. And also apart from that, how are the kids going to take the new grandmother in the family, because the kids have always been knowing that they don't have a grandmother. So these questions that they are pending are the ones that are making this DNA test not to be released, because probably if it is a yes, Bahati has to accomplish the promises that he had made of gifting the mother the house. So he has to make sure that he has planned everything underway, everything to be successful. And if the results are no, there must be a lot that has to be done, because psychologically the mother is going also to be affected, and also Bahati will also be affected, because you know it has not been something that has been just minor, but it has been a big case that everybody has been listening about it, everybody has been wanting to know what is the step or what is the way forward. Actually, a lot of people are having a numerous speculation, and they are probably saying that probably Bahati could have already seen the results, like when they kawa Bahati ashaambiwa, but sasa only the public announcement is what is to be made, like everyone to get to listen to the announcement, the general announcement of the results, something that everybody is anticipating, like watu matumbo zimejaa joto, wanataka kujua ni nini kinaendelea, kwa sababu once you bring something to the public, you must make sure that you accomplish by bringing the verification, and the verification was the DNA results. And now that the results are out, it is just what we are waiting, that the announcement to be done publicly by. And as there is a certain people who are actually advising by saying that even if the results become negative, she should find a way of compensating the mother, like making the mother feel like still you are my mom, even if the results are out, you will still remain to be my mom, because it has not been easy for this mother to fight just to find a way of speaking to Bahati, getting close to Bahati, and explaining all what it entails about her life, opening up. And there is no any given point whereby Mama has actually changed the statement. You can actually see that whatever she spoke from the first day, it is actually what she's holding on up to this date. Actually, we don't know what it is, what we are having, but anyway, don't forget to subscribe, because we are road to 1K. Until we meet in the next one, and don't forget to comment. Bye bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.